Hello everyone, this is Ryuki and welcome to my 4th YouTube video. Today I'll be vlogging on my Evelynn cosplay. League of Legends came out with a few KDA designs this year and this is the splash art for Evelynn. I picked up a few pictures I got from Twitter and I happened to see this reference photo. I also did some online shopping for these materials. Most of the fabrics I got are from the Yayahan series and they are just perfect for this cosplay. I bought about 1 meter of each fabric. I should have bought more, but I didn't know what I was thinking. It was 12 AM when I bought all these. But hey, everything worked out great in the end. I only needed 1 meter each and thank God. So first off, how I began making these costumes was making a shitload of straps. Like a lot of straps just to hold up the top part, the garters, everything. It's just straps. The fabric was sticky, so it was really easy making straps. But then the problem comes later when I have to invert the strap. Now I'm just cutting off the excess fabric. So this is where it gets really tricky. So what you'd want to do when working with fabric that's sticky, you'd want to lubricate it with some sort of oil, lotion, whatever you can find at home. If you don't do that step, it's really gonna be hard for you to work with fabric like this unless you have a really expensive sewing machine that's I don't have that. So I managed to invert my straps using some chopsticks and some moisturizer that I have at home that I use for my daily skincare routine. Now on to my favorite part of making a costume, making the eyelets. I bought this whole eyelet set off Amazon and I just love using the hammer. I don't usually get a chance to do it. That's why I love doing this. Maniac alert! So you go ahead by making holes in your costume and then you place the metal eyelet inside the hole and you hammer it down to keep it in place. Makes sense? I think so. Evelynn has a shoelace design at the side of her skirt, so after doing the eyelets, I'm trying to put the ribbon through it and hopefully it works out well. I also poked a hole at the bottom of the skirt so I can hide the ribbon that I'm gonna tie up. While I was making the first part of this costume, like the bra, it didn't occur to me that I wanted to make a video, so here's how the bra looks like as of now. I might have kind of cheated my way through this by using a keychain ring. I also used some super glue to stick on the designs onto the bra. I don't usually do this, but I was in a rush of time and my sewing machine wasn't really cooperating with me that well. But I'm honestly really happy that it held up and it stayed together in place like really well. I grabbed something similar that I have at home. I grabbed a blazer and I traced the pattern out onto the fabric. From there on, I make the costume. And this, what you see here, my friends, is the KDA costume for Evelynn that I got off Taobao. So when I make a costume, I'm not good with measurements because I never actually studied how to get measurements, how to sew. I kind of just go with my gut. It is what it is. Halfway through making this costume, I realized I didn't have enough zips, I didn't have wires, I didn't have enough to finish it up, and I had a week left, so I went for a little shopping break. Now that I got the zips, I'm ready to place them onto the skirt! I was really terrified of doing this because I had to cut holes into this part of the skirt so I can fit in 3 zips that were curved and it didn't make sense to me. But I was like praying to God that this would work out well, and it did! Oh, except for the fact that I put the zip on the wrong side, so I had to redo it. That frustrated me so bad because it wasted so much of my time. And this was how the costume looked like. I attached the bra to the skirt and it's basically one whole piece. Now that the fabric part of the costume is done, I will be moving on to the Evelynn lashes. So I began to draft out 140 cm long because that was really all I had of my fabric because I only bought 1 meter, remember? And I began to draft out 140 cm long lashes with an octagon-ish shape at the bottom, and then it slowly resides and sinks down like a mountain. I don't know. I really don't know how to explain this part. I just look at pictures and go with my gut feeling, I guess. So I just use my pen knife and I slowly cut, damage the floor, do an Asian squat for days. Whoever said cosplaying isn't working out is a liar. I have to like jump and hop around just to get to different parts of the props. So much work. I also gotta really thank my brother for always helping me with my costumes. Here he is, helping me draw my template onto the foam. And this is my best friend, Mr. Contact Glue. I glue my triangular foam pieces together with my contact glue and then suffer like a massive headache because of the smell of the glue. Kids, remember to always wear your mask when you're working with glue. I just couldn't find mine. I couldn't be bothered to find mine. No, but seriously, it's bad for your health, don't do it. And this is the partially finished look after gluing the big piece in the middle. We will also be working with cellophane paper to make the gems in the middle of the Evelynn lashes. I realized that the gem wasn't lighting up, so I pushed the gem out and I make it stick onto the borders of the cloth. I went ahead and painted the finished cloth. The last step is to give it shadows and dimensions, like it's real, like it's realistic, like it's 3D. And today is the big day where I put on the costume, the prop, the makeup, and oh my gosh, I was so excited. I've been waiting for this day for 2 weeks. It is now time for the big reveal. And this is the finished look of my costume. Well, except for the lashes that I didn't put on at this point because it was just too heavy and too big. I was using this Evelynn image that I found off Google as a makeup reference. Now it's photo shoot time, and I hope you guys enjoyed the front part of the video. This is the fun part. Thank you guys for joining me on my adventure and watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this cosplay vlog that I've made. It has been pretty interesting. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll make more if like you guys do. I have a few other stuff planned for this channel, which I'm still trying to get to, and I'm really excited to show you guys the end product of it all. I'm gonna do the thing that all YouTubers say. Do remember to like my video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys on my next video.
Lemonade stand, and he said to the man running the stand, "Hey, bum bum bum, got any grapes?"